Now, the elaborate rides and structures and shows of Coney Island are not the only lure to Coney. We have food. There's plenty of food in Coney. Let's get into Charles Feltman, a German immigrant who drives a pie wagon up and down Coney and does pretty good business. This is around post-Civil War period. Sometime between 1867 and 1870, there's a debate about this. Mr. Feldman is doing very, very good business, but there's a problem because his customers want hot sandwiches. So a light bulb goes off in his head, and he has an idea. He fixes up a stove in his pie wagon and keeps a supply of hot sausages on hand. And when somebody wants a sandwich, he forks them into split rolls. He essentially invents the hot dog. Mr. Feltman invents the hot dog. There's a big debate about this, of course, but a lot of people credit Charles Feltman with inventing the hot dog. Now, Feltman parlays his hot dog into his own kingdom. He opens a restaurant on West 12th and Surf Avenue that expands quickly. Now, the restaurant is a German-style Bavarian gardens that stretches for blocks. There's bands, there's singing waiters, there's lots and lots of beer and big schooners. Feltman's restaurant has all the elements of an amusement park. He has his own roller coaster known as the Ziz that goes back and forth through the trees. Now, Feltman's restaurant is a very, very pleasant place. It has a great atmosphere. There's lots of maple trees, and people love to sit, eat, and drink beer, and it's a very, very, very popular restaurant. He has a tremendous business. There's 1,200 waiters, and he can serve up to 8,000 meals at a time. We're not just talking hot dogs here. We're talking steaks, chops, lobsters, clams, crabs, oysters. You name it, he's got it. Now, he never abandons the hot dog. Feltman never abandons the hot dog. There's 7 grills that keep turning them out at a very, very rapid pace. Now, in 1895, Feltman adds movies to his repertoire of diversions. He opens an outdoor theater that's designed to catch every breath of air. At this point in time, most Manhattan theaters are absolutely stifling during the summer. Most close. And Feltman's outdoor theater is amazingly popular. He also installs a massive dance hall and an observatory and a series of carousels. Well, he's serving 2 million people a year by the time he passes away in 1910. Now, the subway during World War I, the Manhattan and Bronx lines now reach Coney Island, and anyone can get to Coney for a nickel. And the summer crowds grow from around 250,000 people a day to as many as 1 million a day. But the clientele, the crowds are changing because it's now mostly immigrants. And these immigrants don't have as much money to spend as past middle-class and wealthy patrons once did. Well, this is where Nathan Handworker enters the picture. He sees the writing on the wall. He realizes that the future of Coney Island is tied in with the wave of immigrants. So he works 1 year at Feltman's restaurant, slicing, dicing, and grilling hot dogs and rolls, and takes his savings of $300 and leases the corner building of West 12th and Surf Avenue and opens his own little restaurant. This is an on-the-go restaurant. Feltman's is a sit-down, waiter, have a big meal type of place. Well, Nathan opens up a much different place, a on-the-go place, where a pineapple drink costs 3 cents, an ice cream soda is 8 cents, and more importantly, a hot dog is 5 cents. Well, Feltman holds firm at the traditional price of 10 cents. Nathan's fortunes begin to rise because the immigrants love his hot dogs, and the rest is history. All right. With that thought, we're going to take another musical break. We have actually Nathan's hot dogs grilling on the Foreman grill as we speak. So I'm going to have a couple of Nathan's dogs, some chips, and a Coke. And we're going to come back. But first, a little more music. This is the Velvet Underground with a song entitled Coney Island Steeplechase.